at it again, baby. We have liberals versus conservatives, the left versus the right. Who wins the debate? Let's dive right on in.
I identify as a liberal because I was raised by a super strong feminist mother, and I believe in equal rights for all human beings.
By definition, I'm a conservative because I voted for Donald Trump.
The liberal policies are more humanistic, inclusive, and less restrictive.
I believe that my conservative values align most with my morals.
I am nervous about what is going to happen today.
I think these topics I think they're really sensitive to a lot of people, and a lot of people feel very strongly, and a lot of feelings get hurt, and we see that in like society and stuff like that, so that's why I'm nervous.
I'm nervous because, we were forming relationships, talking, getting to know each other outside, just now is it all gonna change? Let's hope not.
I believe
it's crazy that he even thinks that it may change, which is very, very telling because, like he said, we were forming relationships before we had any type of serious discussion. But now that we may have this serious discourse, some tempers may flare and some feelings may change. But why, though? Why do they have to change? You've already begun to form friendships or even have friendships with individuals. Why does that need to change? Simply because, you have a differing of opinion on a certain topic.
if you don't vote, you shouldn't complain.
I personally think that in my opinion, it's your civic duty to vote.
Yep, exactly.
And I don't see why you can complain if you didn't take the initiative to go out and let your voice be heard.
And that's what it is people should be going out and making their voices heard, and that should be just general, what we do, because that's what we are supposed to do, as opposed to, somebody else will take care of it. Oh, it's not my problem. Oh, I don't know.
Most of the people I know that didn't vote kind of non-voted their conscience. And yet I think that everyone should still have a say and a right to be participating, and I wouldn't want to just silence someone
But then they
because
should be
didn't
participating. Vote. That's the issue, is they aren't participating.
Did they not see any value in the local elections at all?
Yeah, there's a lot of things other than that's one vote out of probably 40
So your
people.
friends, did they go, look, I saw no value in any local election at all? Zero. Nothing.
In basketball, if you don't take the shot, don't complain that you didn't win the game, or don't complain that you didn't make it. You never took the shot. At least try. Who knows? Maybe by some happen chance, your one vote is what makes the difference. And I know I'm kind of being funny there, but you get what I mean. What if?
I think Donald Trump is doing the best job that he can.
He wasn't my personal favorite. I don't agree with a lot of the ways he conducted himself in his presidential campaign. But I think if we look at him from before he was elected president, he's a very, very different person. We're not in World War III, so if we look at our friends here, we still have the same freedoms. We can still talk about him. We can still not like him. We can still all these.
We damn close to
these things, and
I think he's doing the worst job that he could.
My thing is, when did it be okay for him to be the least common denominator? When was it okay for our president, the leader of this country, to be, he was not as bad as he could be?
Yeah. I'll be honest, I didn't vote for Donald Trump. But on January 20th, I said, you know what, I hope he does the best job. Just like I did President Obama did, I said, I hope he does, because I have to put my faith in the office of the president.
That's exactly what you should hope for, I just find it crazy when people, whether it's Trump or it's Bush or Obama or Biden, when people just wish ill will on them. This is the leader of the free world, and you I don't know. I just find that a little off-putting. You may not agree with everything that person says, but I feel like you should hope and wish and pray that person just makes the best decision for the country. You realize that's your president too. Like him, love him, or hate him, he's still your president. He's still running the country that you live in. Yeah, it's okay to disagree, but the shit that I've seen from some people during Trump's presidency and now during Biden's is just yo, y'all boys tweaking. You tripping a little bit,
Regardless of who holds it, whoever that is, they deserve my respect.
The only reason I voted for him, or the primary reason, was because Ben Carson came out and supported him.
I think people of the opposite party are either misinformed or simply do not know better.
Excuse me. I was about to say I was wrong. I was like, I feel like more people are gonna come out on this question, but nobody was coming out at first. But now they're starting to, warm up a little bit and speak their truth. Let's hear what they got to say. Oh.
And like, there's another reason for us besides saving humanity to try and do something about what we're causing.
It just comes back to, what do you believe to be true and why? I think sometimes when I've had interactions with people that disagree, there's so much emotion attached to it, and it's hard.
Hey everyone, that was
Hello.
an interesting conversation.
I'm glad you don't think we're misinformed. I appreciate it.
Well, I think it's interesting because I was listening to Jen when you were talking about the kind of things that you feel like conservatives disagree upon or think about, and I think you're discussing a radical sect of conservatism,
Which
and
is what is promoted.
is not, but that is not what most people are relating to. If you went out and
But you're associating yourself with those values, so you put
In what way
yourself
are we
on that
associating with
side.
those values?
No. I totally disagree with that. You can be a conservative without being an extreme conservative, and this goes back to I don't remember which video it was that I spoke about this on, but I feel like most people are somewhere near the middle. And she's right. A lot of things that are put on TV and things like that are the extreme left or the extreme right, and I feel like a lot of our politicians, the left tries to swing it all the way left and the right tries to swing it all the way right, and I think that's a bit of the problem with current politics. You guys can let me know if you agree, disagree, how you feel about that. If you feel any way different, let me know why or why not. All right.
There, you have the white supremacists who are like, we're Christian. You have the.
But unfortunately, that's not what most people agree with. If you were to
I mean, the same
support
thing
white
with
supremacy,
Muslims. The same thing with. Most of those people are great.
my biggest problem right now is that each party is painted with one broad stroke of everybody falls under 10 things.
I don't think the other side is misinformed, but I think we're informed differently.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Social media.
I disagree with that. Facts are facts. It doesn't matter which side or whatever it comes from. I said this previously as well. The way that we should go about life is bullshit. Simple and plain. If you consider yourself part of the left and there's something that comes out that disproves what the left believes, you should call it out. Simple and plain. A fact is a fact. BS is BS. If the left does something that's BS and you consider yourself, part of the left, and I put that in air quotations because I don't really like separating people, but for the sake of the discussion, we'll go there. If you consider yourself part of the left, you should call out the BS. Same thing with the right. If you consider yourself part of the right and there's some BS that goes on or there's some BS that's being said, you should call it out. Bullshit is bull. Like, I don't get why this is so complicated. Why this is just like, I don't know. For me, it's just common sense, which is why I made the joke like, damn, maybe I should run for office. Holy shit. Like, I feel like this shit is like being overly complicated. Bullshit is bullshit. Facts are facts. Fuck your feelings. Let's get on with it. We can all work together. Most people are somewhere near the middle. Let's stop acting like we gotta swing it all the way left or swing it all the way right. Let's be somewhere near the middle. It's ridiculous. I genuinely don't get it.
I am proud to be an American.
Right on.
I had to think about that a little bit. It's like, you might love your child, but not be happy with how they're acting right now.
You can be disappointed in some things that are happening, but at the end of the day, America, it's one of the best places you can live. And I get it. It's not perfect. Nothing in life is. Me, you, just life in general. Nothing is perfect. I'm not saying that we can't be disappointed at something or want something to be improved. That's not what I'm saying, but in comparison to, some of the other options, I think we're blessed. Let me know if you agree or disagree.
See it more centrist.
They didn't
I think
pick
most
Trump.
people do
They
agree.
didn't pick Trump voters. That's why.
But I don't think Trump voters represent all conservatives or all Republicans.
No, but they're a big population, though.
But I think today I was pleasantly surprised at everyone because I think that center.
Just because you're part of the right didn't mean you voted for Trump. Just because you're part of the left didn't mean you voted for Biden. And just because you didn't doesn't mean that your ideals or your ideas or way of living doesn't reflect that ideology, right? Because also I feel like we've gotten to a space where if you don't support everything the left does, you're a traitor. You're just a part of the right. Or if you don't support everything the right does, you're a traitor. Like, you're just part of the left. Like, no, like I can flow where the facts go. Let me know if you agree or disagree.
Messenger, maybe that I agree with you, but I also hold my beliefs and I respect that. I think that's something that we need, like, it should be happening more and more, because I think there's so many conversations where I can't believe this crazy person I talked to, they think this. No, we disagree, but that's okay.
We disagree, but that is okay. Great discussion amongst some great people. You love to see it, you love to hear it. You know, people with different ideas and possible ways of living that can come together and have a civil discussion, which is the way that it should be. Y'all let me know what you thought about this whole discussion in the comment section below. If you agreed, disagreed, how'd you feel about what I had to say about the discussion? Let me know in the comment section below. Peace and love. I'm out.